Question 894. Have you ever been followed home by an animal?
My mother hated me for certain reasons.
Followed home by an animal?
Yeah.
Dog.
That actually happens to Angel quite a bit.
Yeah.
He came home one night and called me from the front porch. He's like, I don't know what to do. I come out and he's got this tiny little kitten sitting on his shoulder. It's like, what the fuck?
Aww.
But you say this happens to him all the... Are you sure he's not just stealing animals and telling you they followed him home?
I was followed home by an animal once of the humankind, though.
Seraphim says, cat, dogs, raccoon. Santi.
I've been followed by plenty of dogs. Like back in Argentina, there was a lot of like street dogs, like the ones that you know, like there's like a big population of them, and like I will always carry like stuff to feed them, and I will always end up with a bunch of dogs in front of my house.
Not surprised.
And my dad coming home and like kicking them out. Yeah, because we weren't allowed to have
that's
pets.
taunting, like asking the dogs to follow you.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like,
Train them
they
to follow
me.
you. Yeah.
They weren't following me; they were following the treats. But you know, I enjoy it all the way.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
provide
yeah,
the treats.
absolutely.
I was talking to you.
They weren't following me for my sparkling personality. No, they just wanted
Hanging with John Wild says, yes,
You know,
I call
Dave,
them
growing up,
ex-girlfriends.
Huh?
Go on.
No, fuck him. Go be.
Okay. So growing up, we had like our driveway was like a quarter-mile long or something like that. It was a really long driveway. And every time we went to pull into it, the dog would already be down at the end. So every single time she'd chase us back up the driveway to the house because she was just so excited to see us. So we used to have a dog follow us home every time we came home from that last quarter to. Sometimes she'd go past the driveway down because it was a dirt road that was like a mile long and there was only one other person that lived on it. So she would, if she knew we were coming, she'd run up the road a little ways too. So about quarter to half a mile, she'd follow us home every day.
Our dog used to do that. We didn't have a really long driveway, but we had an outside dog when I was little. Her name was Misha. She would sit at the top of the driveway and wait for my mom to come home. Thank you, honey. And then run down the driveway and wait for her to come out of the car. So it was cute.
Right. Yeah, that's great.
All right, as you were saying, Dave.
I've lost it now. What did he say? Hanging with John Wild says, yes, I call them ex-girlfriends.
Ooh.
Sammy says, an old dog followed me home. 10 years later, we had 2 kids and 1 on the way.
Sammy.
Math Pig.
Lots of dogs. Yes.
Lots of dogs. Jeff?
Question?
Have you
like normal?
Have you ever been followed home by an animal?
Not home, but I've been followed around in my job by an animal, and I don't know. Don't any of you fucking laugh at this? What are you
I was
going
gonna
to?
say, Jeff, do dogs fucking hate you?
What if I was to tell you that I was followed around by a black and white cat for a while? And it looked and Dave, I'm shit you not, it looked like Jess. It fucking looked like Jess.
You encouraged it, didn't you?
No, it was just following me fucking round on this road. It's like it's like, oh god, I was like, it's like there's gonna be someone someone's gonna see this cat following me around and is gonna fucking say it.
It was trying to tell you needed to get a van. Nerdy says, I follow Jeff on Twitter.
Do you?
There you go.
Well, the black and white cat might be after you then, Nerdy.
You see, Never Again says, can we count subscribers? Nerdy says you should dress up.
By the way, Sorry, Dave. Should I explain that for people that perhaps don't get? Because you get that joke. People who know me get the joke. Should I explain that for people who don't?
No, I think it's
know?
a much better one to leave there hanging because it looks completely insane if you don't have the context.
Yeah. Okay. I think I don't, because I don't know whether people. I just say people in a live chat. Do you want to know the context to that or not?
No. Nerdy says you should dress up in the full postman outfit and find the black and white cat. You have to get a red van too.
I have the postman pad out, but that's for a different reason.
We don't. Yeah, we don't wear uniforms like that anymore. In fact.
But you could.
In fact, let's have a look here. They look a bit
Gone into the
different.
dildo drawer.
No.
Sure.
Looks they look somewhat different now. The shirts, they're bright red with
They're bright red.
the logo on, as you can see. Yeah.
Is the post office going communist?
Oh,
Royal
Does that say
Alley?
Royal
No.
Mail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The postman.
Yeah, postal worker.
Oh yeah, you
Royal
got
Alley?
under royalty.
Say again?
So Royal Mail.
Never seen
Yeah.
one of those. How would I know?
Manda, what
No,
did you say?
they just tried
Royal
to make.
Mail.
They made a lot of our uniforms red a few years ago because it was sort of they thought, well, all the post boxes are red, all the vans are red, or whatever. Why don't we make the uniforms red?
Hanging with John Wild says, every day, dogs follow me. Every day, all day, dogs, dogs. No matter where I go, many dogs always follow me. It never ends. I look around, dogs, dogs. Makes me want to quit my job as a dog walker.
Oh my god.
Manda, what were you saying?
Somebody smacked him
No,
too.
I just asked Bea if she didn't know that Jeff was a postal worker. That's all.
No, I knew he was a No, you misunderstood me. I knew he was a postal worker. I didn't know what the uniforms looked like. I had no idea. I never thought about it.
No, for years they were blue. For absolutely years we had blue uniforms, but everything else to do with that company was the branding was red. So they just sort of decided to make the uniforms like red.
Oh, okay.
Right.
There are you will still see British postal workers wearing blue shirts at times though, because I don't know. It's like they've been gradually phasing it out, but there's still some blue shirts or whatever. So it's a bit weird how they've done it, to be honest.
Yes, lots of animals. Birds, squirrels, cats, dogs, small rodenty things. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.